Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? I hope so. So smash the subscribe button and the like button and the share button. And please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. And welcome to Tuesday's edition of the DC Multiverse Daily. Wow. Actually, should we carry on calling it the DC Multiverse Daily or the DCEU Daily? Let's see what I call it. I might call it the DCEU Daily. Have I got a juicy episode for you today? I have exclusive insider information about Jared Leto reprising his role as the Joker. This is from a source. This is from a good source, but we know what sources are like, so take it with a very small pinch of salt. I've written it down, and I'm going to tell you what I wrote it down on. This is my mobile phone instruction manual. I've got a Moto, right? Ever heard of the Moto G phones? Anyway, you don't want to know about that. So I got a WhatsApp message in the early hours of this morning about this, and I'm going to read it to you because I literally wrote it down. Okay. This morning, you said, is there any news about Jared Leto returning as the Joker? This is the message I got. And the response is, there is information. Jared Leto is in talks, the writing was scribbled, is in talks to reprise his role as the Joker. Now, that's all I can tell you right now, but he is in discussions, apparently, remember? Take it with a pinch of salt, but apparently he is in talks to reprise his role as the Joker. So if this is true, and we don't know, of course, it would be absolutely massive. Now, I do know that Jared is actually interested in returning as the Joker. He was treated disgustingly and, really bad what they did to him. They cut so many of his scenes and his performance, and no artist wants to see that happen. Everybody knows things are cut out in films, but, to see a trailer company do editing for a film and get rid of most of what Jared did as the Joker, how can you even judge his performance when we only saw what we saw? But I tell you what, the extended edition of Suicide Squad, we see a little bit more of Jared's Joker, and I really liked what I saw because I never asked for a Heath Ledger kind of repeat. He did his bit. It was amazing. Of course it was. But Jared was playing a new 52 Joker. I liked the new 52 Joker, the gangster type of Joker, and I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, so I'd be really pumped for this. So he is in talks, apparently, to reprise his role as the Joker. Now, what's interesting now is if we do get the haircut, we're going to see his full performance. I would assume that we're definitely going to see the haircut for him to be in talks to play the Joker again. So that will be really exciting. Now, I'm kind of guessing, and I haven't been told this, I'm assuming this is not a cinematic kind of situation. I think this is an exclusive HBO Max, movie or a straight-to-streaming limited series. And I don't think it's going to be Harley and the Joker. I just think it's going to be a Joker kind of, maybe a series, which would be really exciting. We saw how well the Joker movie did. People want to see the Joker in whatever form, in whatever version. And I think with the success of Homelander in The Boys, and yes, I can confirm that I have seen the first 2 episodes of season 1 of The Boys, and I might do a reaction vid a little bit later. I absolutely have loved it so far, and I shall continue to watch at least an episode a day, maybe more. But this is the DCEU Daily, and so let's carry on our scoop about Jared returning as the Joker. Listen, this is only what Warner Brothers owe the man. He never had an opportunity. And as we discuss the multiverse strategy every day, there's going to be multiple Jokers. Even an opportunity to have, maybe Jokers versus the Jokers kind of movie, right? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If all the Jokers we've had in recent years reprised their roles. Unfortunately, regrettably, Heath Ledger can't return, but who knows what they can do with CG. Maybe a little cameo. But I definitely think that Matt Reeves will cast a brand new Joker, so that'll be interesting as well. But yes, and we do kind of hear rumours all the time that Jared's Joker does cameo in Zack Snyder's Justice League. the Snyder Cut as well. And so that interests me a great deal. So, yeah, I'm guessing with what I heard this morning from my source on WhatsApp, and I mean, imagine waking up to this, very exciting. And you don't know what to do with this information because, as you can see, it's very random. There's not a lot there, but definitely interesting enough to discuss here on a video. And I will keep you updated as soon as I know more of this. But yeah, definitely I think it's an HBO Max movie or series. I think it could be an ongoing series, and I think he could do something really special. We know that we are moving away from the cinematic model, the theatre model, and we are, streaming now. No, with all the delays because of COVID, they need to get back to work, and they need to tease huge projects for their platforms because, all the studios and all the networks have lost a hell of a lot of money in 2020 due to COVID, and they have to get their asses into gear. And I believe a Jared Leto straight-to-streaming movie or limited TV series would be massive, not only for the fans, but even the people who claim they hate his Joker will be interested. It's the same kind of situation with Zack Snyder's Justice League. Everyone's going to watch that. This is massive for HBO Max. So I really do hope that actually happens. Now, Superman. When are we going to hear more about Superman's return? Whether that's HBO Max or in a movie. I think what you're going to find out very soon is that announcements have to happen very quickly with this. Some people are predicting no Superman sequel for 6 years, and that's only because of the delays cinematically. But I've already said to you that this is a fact already, that Henry Cavill's Superman, whatever he does, will be on HBO Max. So I know a scooper has said that we may not see his Superman for 6 years, but you're only kind of, your prediction of this is because of the delays. Well, over on HBO Max, the delays are irrelevant. Already going to see Henry's Superman in Zack Snyder's Justice League, which we can't wait for. I believe the straight-to-streaming movie will happen on HBO Max with Henry Cavill having a Man of Steel sequel. Whether you call BVS a Man of Steel sequel or not, it doesn't matter. This is going to be a direct-to-streaming Superman movie starring Henry Cavill. Now, we know that J.J. Abrams has been doing a lot of work for HBO Max, Justice League Dark, and there are other plans for other things within the DC universe as well for J.J., but there have been rumours, and even his good friend and work colleague Damon Lindelof has hinted that J.J. would love to do a Superman movie, and I think it's the worst kept secret in Hollywood that will happen. Now, that could be delayed a little bit, or that could be pushed forward where they step over other projects. Look how they've pushed Shazam, Fury of the Gods, right to 2023. That's interesting. That's interesting. So why have they done that? Because they know all the delays. It's a backlog. The delays cause a backlog and delay everything. But Superman, J.J. Abrams' Superman, could be pushed forward. And maybe that's a reason for the Batman to be put in 2022 and Shazam, Fury of the Gods being pushed to 2023. I believe J.J. Abrams will get his Superman movie. Now, look, I don't know what's going to happen to movie theatres, but I think more and more things will release on streaming and in movie theatres at the same time. It's my prediction for Wonder Woman 84, by the way, as well. So that's how I see Superman going. We've discussed it so many times. How can a company bench such an icon? When there's money to be made from this character, when you market him and you write him in the right way. I mean, there are so many ways you can go with Superman. And since Man of Steel and since BVS, there's been this discussion. Should Superman be a darker character? Was Snyder wrong? I don't think Snyder was wrong, but I think if you want to appeal to the mainstream audience and the mainstream kind of pundits as a whole, there can be a balance there of it being the Blue Boy Scout, but also having some depth in it and, making it a bit deeper, a bit darker in places, but keeping him what he's always been within the comics. I think that would be really interesting. So I will keep you apprised of the situation with Superman, and I will keep you updated with what's happening with Jared Leto. My feeling is we will see him back as the Joker, not only in the haircut, but in a brand new straight-to-streaming series or movies. So keep your ears open, but anything that happens, you will find out first here on Big Mouth on the DCEU Daily. So please subscribe, please share, tell the world about me, because at the end of the day, I'm just a fan like you. Comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with even more DCEU Daily. See you again soon.